Good evening, everyone, and welcome you all to our Sunday evening meditation session. My name is Revata, but you can just call me Bante. It is easier for you and it is more useful. And I'm a Sri Lankan Buddhist monk. And anyone can practice the teachings of the Buddha. You don't need to become a Buddhist to practice the teachings of the Buddha. What does Buddhism do for us? It helps us to improve our mental well-being. Once Buddha said, Arogya Paramalabha. It means good mental health is the highest gain, or the good mental health is the greatest gain. Why? Because if we have a good mental health, if we don't have anything in this world, still we can have a happy life. But if we don't have healthy mind, then even if we live in a mansion, we will not be happy. So that's why to have a happy life, we need to have a healthy mind. So teachings of the Buddha helps us to have a healthy mind. That's what Buddhism does for us. Okay, so let's start our program by saying sadhu 3 times. Sadhu is a Pali word, and sadhu means excellent. Sadhu means excellent. You know, make yourself comfortable. Straighten your body. Keep your hands like this. And pay attention to the feelings in your fingers. Pay attention to your thumbs, index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, and pinky fingers. Now gently close your eyes. Now say sadhu 3 times along with me. Sadhu. 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 Slowly put your hands down and open your eyes. Dear friends, today I'm going to talk about what we can do when we go through a hard time or challenging situation. So before talking about all of those things, let's try to relax our mind and our body. We are going to practice present moment awareness, body scanning, and breathing meditation. Let me give you a couple of tips to have a successful meditation session. Tip number 1, don't have expectations about having a successful meditation session. Just let go of your expectation. Let go of your excitement. So that is the first thing we should do. Number 2, don't be desperate to switch off your thoughts. Always be mindful of your thoughts. Let thoughts come, let them go. Observe your thoughts. And number 3, don't force your mind to focus. Be gentle with your practice. Number 4, if you feel any pain in your body, first just ignore it. If it doesn't work, feel free to change your posture mindfully. Number 5, if you feel any discomfort during the meditation, like some restlessness in your mind, and if your mind tells you, okay, now it's enough, just open your eyes. But don't be in a hurry to open your eyes. Be mindful of that discomfort. Be mindful of that restlessness in your mind. So you can stop your meditation, just focus on that restlessness and be mindful of that discomfort, then it will fade away. But even after a couple of minutes, it doesn't fade away, then you can open your eyes. Okay, so let's practice this meditation. Now, make yourself comfortable. Straighten your body. Keep your hands on a comfortable position. And bring your focus to your body. And gently close your eyes. If it is difficult for you to close your eyes, then half open your eyes. Bring your focus to your face. Let the muscles in your face relax. And bring a slight smile to your face. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your fingers. Relax your legs. Relax your whole body. And be aware of this present moment. The present moment is what you are experiencing right now. You feel this moment is real. You feel this moment is really happening. Now, think about the moment that you woke up this morning. Try to remember that moment. At that moment, you felt that moment was real. But now you can barely remember that moment. That moment is over. It will never come again. Think about the moment that you joined this meditation. When you were joining this meeting, you felt that moment was real, like this moment. But now that moment is in your past. Even the moment that you closed your eyes for this meditation is in your past. Try to understand. The past is over. The past is over. It will never come again. Try to understand. The past is just a thought or mental image or mental movie. It's just a mental object. It's all in your head. There's no point of having regrets about the past. There's no point of getting angry with the past. There's no point of being sad about the past. Because the past is just a mental object. It's all in your head. Let your past go by understanding the past is just a mental object. Let your past go by understanding the past is over. Then try to understand the future hasn't come yet. The future is just the imagination based on your past experiences. It's just an imagination. It's not the reality. Future doesn't happen as we imagine. It will arise due to causes. Let your future go by understanding the future is just an imagination. Let your future go by understanding the future hasn't come yet. Then it leaves you in this present moment. A new present moment. And try to understand this present moment is subject to change. Think again. The past is over. The future hasn't come yet. And the present moment is subject to change. There's nothing to be worried about. It's all about the calmness of your mind in this present moment. Now bring your focus to the top of your head. Be mindful of the feelings in your head. Pay attention to your forehead. Pay attention to your lips. Shoulders. Sense your shoulders. Sense your arms. Sense your fingers. And pay attention to your stomach. Move your attention to your legs. Pay attention to your toes. Pay attention to your feet. Bring your attention to your toes again. Pay attention to your legs. Move your attention to your stomach. Pay attention to your fingers. Pay attention to your arms. Pay attention to your shoulders. Now gently pay attention to either your lips or nostrils or between your upper lip and your nose, or just bring your focus to in front of your face. And be mindful of your breath. Be mindful of your breath. Be aware of the flow of your breath when you inhale and then exhale. Be mindful of your breath. Notice the sensation of the air of your breath when you inhale and then exhale. Be mindful of your breath. Now, bring your focus to your body. And gently open your eyes. And take a moment to notice the calmness of your mind and your body. Keep your palms together. Pay attention to the feelings in your fingers. And say sadhu with me. Sadhu. 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 Slowly put your hands down. Okay, dear friends, there are ups and downs in our life. There are moments that we have to go through some hard times, challenging situations. In those moments, it's really important to face to those moments with a positive mindset. How can we face to such a moments with a strong mind? So let me share some of the tips that we can practice in such moments based on a Jataka story or some Buddhist story. So dear friends, sometimes we have to go through some challenging situation or some hard time because of the mistakes that we make. But even if we have made some mistakes in the past, we should not dwell on those past mistakes. Because if we dwell in the past mistakes, then it drains our mental energy. It just makes the situation worse for ourselves. So we should not dwell in our past mistakes. We should understand almost everyone in this world make mistakes. Even the most successful people who lived in this world or who are living in this world right now have made mistakes in the past. So it's a very common thing. We are not perfect. So it's important not to dwell in our past mistakes. But we should learn our lessons from our mistakes. Then we will not make that same mistake again. But if we dwell in those past mistakes, then we will not learn anything from them. Then we will make that same mistake again. But we should let go of our past, but we should learn our lessons from our mistakes. And also, when we face some challenges, we should not give up. Sometimes we think, oh, I should give up. Nothing works for me. But we should consider the negative consequences of giving up, both for ourselves and for others. So when we realize the bad consequences of giving up, then we will not give up. Then we will put effort to overcome our challenges. And also, we should understand this challenging situation or this hard time is not permanent. It doesn't last forever. It is subject to change. So when we have that understanding, then always we have a hope for the future. Because we know this is temporary. This is going to be over soon. Then it brings some positivity to our mind. So that positive mindset gives us the courage. So that's why we need to understand these situations are not permanent. These situations are subject to change. And no matter what life throws our way, we should try to stay calm and collected. Because if we lose our calmness in those moments, then we will not be able to think clearly. We will not be able to think clearly. But if we can stay calm, then we can think clearly. Then we will see many opportunities in front of us. In the past, some wise people, they found opportunities even in some deserts. So that's why we should stay calm, and then we will see some opportunities. But if we don't stay calm, then even if there are many opportunities in front of us, we will not see those opportunities. Why? Our mind is clouded. But if we have a clear mind, then we will see so many opportunities in front of us. Then we can take the advantage of those opportunities. And also, in those moments, we should not be afraid to ask for help when we need that. Because sometimes our ego stops us from asking some help. But asking help doesn't make you a weak person. Because we all need the support from other people. We all always get that. So we should not be afraid of asking help from other people. So even wise people, successful people, very powerful people ask for help in challenging situations. So we can also do that. And then on our road to the success, we may encounter some major obstacles. But even if we encounter some major obstacles, we should not give up on our dreams. So we should use our courage to find ways to overcome our obstacles. Successful people and some wise people, they didn't have smooth path toward the success. They had obstacles on their path, but they were able to overcome those obstacles. So if we face challenges with a positive mind, then we can emerge stronger and happier than before. Because now we know, oh, I had a challenging situation, but I faced it with a very positive mind. And then it makes us more happier. Not only that, it can also inspire other people as well. Because, you know, like when we hear about some stories about people who had the courage, who didn't give up, who put effort to achieve their goals, then we are inspired by hearing those stories. Then when we do that, when we face a challenging situation with a very positive mindset, then it will inspire other people as well. Then we can have a very happy life, and also we can have a very successful life, because then we know to convert every challenge in our life into the success in our life. Then we will find new paths, new roads to achieve our goals. Okay, so let's practice another meditation. Let's practice impermanent meditation. Also, I will add one thing to the impermanent meditation. First, let's contemplate on what happens to us when we see a visual object, when we hear sound, and when we experience something without mindfulness and lack of wisdom. So normally what happens, like suppose we see a visual object, and at that moment we are not mindful. And at that moment we don't have the wisdom, we have a lack of wisdom. So wisdom means the understanding of the impermanence of that situation at that moment. So we are not mindful, so we are not aware of what's going on at that moment. And also, we don't have the understanding this moment is subject to change, or this moment is impermanent. So because of that, what happens? Our mind becomes fixated, and then either desire or anger arises in our mind. Either we cling to that moment, or we are desperate to escape from that moment. So because of that, at that moment, our mind is unsettled and agitated. And at that moment, we are not present. But when we experience something, if we are aware of that, and if we have the mindfulness, and if we know this moment is subject to change, then we can let go of that moment. So we can let go of that moment without clinging or rejection. So then at that moment, our mind remains calm. And our mind is peaceful at that moment. To have such a calm mind, we need to be mindful and also we need to have the understanding of the impermanence. We need to understand this moment, or what I'm experiencing right now, is subject to change. It is not permanent. Okay, so first we contemplate on that. Then after that, we practice impermanent meditation. So I will say some words like, the I is impermanent. The I is not me, not mine, not myself. Okay? So even though we have two eyes, we consider it as a one object. Because of that, I'm going to use the word the I. So I is impermanent. Since it's impermanent, we cannot say it belongs to me. Okay? So we didn't create our eyes. Our eyes are subject to change. And because of that, we say eyes are impermanent, our eye is impermanent, and our eye is not me, it's not mine, not myself. It means I don't have the control over my eyes. I cannot stop my eyes from aging, sickness, or death. And also it is same for the visual objects and also other sense faculties as well. Okay, so let's practice this meditation. Now, make yourself comfortable. Keep your hands on a comfortable position. And gently close your eyes. Now be mindful of your thoughts. Let thoughts come. Let them go. Don't try to stop your thoughts. Let them come. Let them go. Now listen to me and try to repeat my words in your mind mindfully. At the same time, try to understand it. When I see a visual object without mindfulness and wisdom, my mind becomes fixated, and desire or anger arises. In that moment, my mind is unsettled and pulled away from the present. When I see a visual object, with mindfulness and wisdom, my mind releases it without clinging or rejection. In that moment, my mind remains calm, steady, and fully present. When I hear a sound without mindfulness and wisdom, my mind becomes fixated, and desire or anger arises. In that moment, my mind is unsettled and pulled away from the present. When I hear a sound with mindfulness and wisdom, my mind releases it without clinging or rejection. In that moment, my mind remains calm, steady, and fully present. When I experience a smell without mindfulness and wisdom, my mind becomes fixated, and desire or anger arises. In that moment, my mind is unsettled and pulled away from the present. When I experience a smell with mindfulness and wisdom, my mind releases it without clinging or rejection. In that moment, my mind remains calm, steady, and fully present. When I taste a flavor without mindfulness and wisdom, my mind becomes fixated, and desire or anger arises. In that moment, my mind is unsettled and pulled away from the present. When I taste a flavor with mindfulness and wisdom, my mind releases it without clinging or rejection. In that moment, my mind remains calm, steady, and fully present. When I feel a physical sensation without mindfulness and wisdom, my mind becomes fixated, and desire or anger arises. In that moment, my mind is unsettled and pulled away from the present. When I feel a physical sensation with mindfulness and wisdom, my mind releases it without clinging or rejection. In that moment, my mind remains calm, steady, and fully present. When I experience thoughts without mindfulness and wisdom, my mind becomes fixated and desire or anger arises. In that moment, my mind is unsettled and pulled away from the present. When I'm mindful and observe my thoughts with wisdom, my mind releases them without clinging or rejection. In that moment, my mind remains calm, steady, and fully present. Listen to me and try to repeat my words in your mind mindfully. The I is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. The I is not me, not mine, not myself. Visual objects are impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. Visual objects are not me, not mine, not myself. The ear is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. The ear is not me, not mine, not myself. The sounds are impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. Sounds are not me, not mine, not myself. The nose is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. The nose is not me, not mine, not myself. Smells are impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. Smells are not me, not mine, not myself. The tongue is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. The tongue is not me, not mine, not myself. Tastes are impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. Tastes are not me, not mine, not myself. The body is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. The body is not me, not mine, not myself. Physical sensations are impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. Physical sensations are not me, not mine, not myself. The mind is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. The mind is not me, not mine, not myself. Thoughts are impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. Thoughts are not me, not mine, not myself. Take a moment to rest in this awareness. Now gently open your eyes. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Slowly put your hands down. Okay, dear friends, we are going to practice loving kindness meditation. Before that, do we have any questions today? No questions. So we can practice loving kindness meditation. And today, I thought to have some background music with loving kindness meditation. Where someone made a request for that, then I thought, okay, I can try that. Actually, yesterday here I did a meditation program in person. So yesterday, for the first time, I played background music when I was doing loving kindness meditation. Okay? So let's try this. Okay. Okay, then. Okay, make yourself comfortable. Keep your hands in a comfortable position. And gently close your eyes. Bring your focus to your body. And be mindful of your thoughts. Let thoughts come. Let them go. Now listen to me and try to repeat my words in your mind mindfully. May I be free from anger. May I be free from ill will. May I be free from jealousy. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I live in peace. May I live happily. May my loved ones be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May everyone in this meeting be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this neighborhood be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this city be free from anger. Be free from ill will. jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this country be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this world be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May they live happily. May they live happily. Bring your focus to your body. and gently open your eyes. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, dear friends, we have come to the end of our program. Okay, now I'm going to chant verses of blessings. Close your eyes and listen to me. Abhivadana silisa nichang vaddapachayino chattaro dhamma vaddanti ayuvanno sukhang balang ayurarogya sampatti sagga sampatti mevacha ato nibbana sampatti iminate samijjatu. May you have long life and be free from illness. May you attain bliss of happiness. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much for joining today. May you be well and happy.